Surprisingly enough, the solo making session isn't going as crazy as we've seen it in the past, but you'll see a very familiar face at the top. Rek is looking like he's going for it. Looks like there is a challenger at the top telling them exactly how many contract starry gems they have invested, or maybe they plan to invest. We'll have to see. It takes a ridiculous amount to get on this list. But yeah, people are definitely going for the top to get that SSS Awakening Stone. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. So far, I haven't really done anything for this week's events just yet, but I do need to get my Soul Awakenings done because, well, I think I still need more of these resources. I don't know if I'm going to go for 600 points just yet. I need sublimations for sure. That's one thing that I've been dying for. And one thing to note is this chest, of course, doesn't have the cloak in it just yet. What we also have is, of course, our free contract starry gems this week, which is awesome to grab up. I'm probably gonna have to convert some myself this week because we got a lot of stuff to get done here. There's a lot of these different things like the boost, we got the sacred workshop, we got a lot of these things that I will get to during this week to power up our heroes. But first, let's get to some soul awakenings. Now, one thing that's going to happen in this event is because of those crystals we already used, which we should have saved, like I told you guys too. Don't do what I do, do what I say. We do have 4,200 soul-bound crystals, which we will use. However, I kind of want to use those on heroes maybe I don't want to sell off. So what we can do is we can start with Soulbound Awakenings, and we can actually go ahead and just pick some light heroes from our list, because light heroes are ones that we're just always going to use. So we'll just throw a bunch of our light heroes in to use right out of the gate here. We still have some things I guess we can use, like I guess we can throw a B- stone in here too, just to see what it looks like. It'll help us a little bit, but yeah, if we hit something big here, that would be really cool. Sadly though, we did not get lucky with our big stones here. We're getting, of course, a B copy, which is what we expect. We should probably just finish these off here just in case we hit something big. We can use it. We can use a soulbound item as well. We can go ahead and get more awakenings done. And again, I don't know if I'm going for 600 with those destiny transition materials. I think it's kind of a waste for me at this point to even try. So that is going to be our first initial push. However, I'm mainly going to be sticking to Transcendence heroes of the normal factions here for trade materials because, well, we want to make sure we get, I want all these aspens right here. I want something big to hit. We got nothing to use, so we're just going straight in for our regular contract starry gems, and not bad. Getting a B- right out of the gate is good. Of course, nothing is worth selling, but it is worth retiring. What I'd like to do is spend my soulbound contract starry gems, I think mainly on things like probably our packs this week. So I think I can do this, right? 800. No, I can do one more. Do 900. I want to use them on like the value packs and stuff that we're going to be purchasing. So we'll see how that goes. As far as otherwise, I'd like to just stick to my regular contract star gems and not my soulbound ones if possible, so that if I do say something big, then we can get a good refund out of it here. So we should get a decent amount, probably not a crazy amount, right? Got 1,200 back. We basically just recouped almost the entire cost right there, which is crazy. Let's get some of these other heroes in. We are a little light on actual hero copies that are Transcendence heroes and stuff, so we're gonna have to dig deep on this one because we just haven't got much. And getting an awakening like this, D copy, doesn't feel all that great. So we do get that done. It looks like I actually had some of them locked off too. I actually didn't realize that, so that's interesting. And then we need to go to our awakening. 275. So I think what the safe bet would just be to go to like 300, but like feel like we've had some pretty good luck so far. And of course we are getting chests. We are of course getting those other items that we need here as well. Let me see, where did the chests go? We got like a couple heroes here and there. Let's go for like an Alakita. What other chests do we have? Of course, we're going to have a bunch from down here. It's not going to be a ton of extra summons, though. It really is not. We got a few heroes here and there that are usable from these chests, but mostly we're going to have to go to copies that I don't necessarily want to use, but we are kind of forced to do. Let's get that Alakita copy. So let's do a few more awakenings. Again, we're going to try to stick here, but man, oh man, what do we have that we can get rid of? A lot of soulbound stuff. I guess what we can do is do this right here. So where are you? I don't know why you're locked off. And as well, we don't really need this Ignatia copy, so that'll at least give us some of our funds to keep summoning, which is nice. And man, this is the struggle. I don't think going for 600 on our account is worth it, because let's be honest, I just don't need these Destiny transition materials. I'm having more problems building the heroes up than Destiny transitioning them to the appropriate level. So I think what I'm gonna do is just go for the last 25 points right here. And I think we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Let's see if 3 is enough. 3 could be enough. And this way we kind of leave those soulbound crystals untouched. Depending on how these hit, this might be 25 points. That is pretty close right there. We need 6 more. So let's see. It should technically only be 1 more copy, right? So let's just go to here. Let's go down, find some Aspen copies. If we hit anything like in the D tier, we're fine. Blue, which means it's E tier, but wait. It's an E+, and I think that's just under what we needed. Yeah, we did need a D tier, so we got to do 1 more awakening for ourselves here. Let's grab 1 more Aspen copy, 1 more 100 contract starry gems, and yeah, it's if only we got this on the last one. No, that was an E+ too, so a little bit of a poor showing. We did get some decent points to get straight to the the 300 point mark was actually not that bad, right? We want to do, everybody wants to do at least 200 points, so you do get ranked. It doesn't matter what your rank is. You just want to be ranked to get the rewards here. What did we actually do? So we did 13, 26, 34, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Wow, we hit 2 B tiers. I guess that's about right, because honestly, most of the time when we go to like 600 points, we're usually in the 100 awakening range. So if it's right around there, yeah, I guess that's actually not too bad. That's about par for the course. So again, we're going to be going over a lot of stuff this week. This weekend has been a bit crazy. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I'm going to keep an eye on this leaderboard. I really want to see if Rec actually managed to pull out the win here. It really depends on if these people down here start going crazy, because the race for like top 3 or top 5 is going to be thick, really, because you see number 2 is kind of locked in right now. They're not going to be able to give up. But the difference from rank 2 to 5 is what? 30,000 down to 24, which is not much. And then you look right here. This is going to be a close race, because my goodness, imagine investing and only getting like 6 to 10 when you want to get 2 to 5. That's going to be a big difference. I imagine most of this is probably going to be in the 30 to 40,000 range by the end of this week. And then we'll have a see who actually wins. Rex already has a really good lead, so I'm guessing he's going to win it, especially since he does coordinate with a lot of the whales out there. Probably not going to have too many people trying to snipe it away from him. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.